Welcome back everyone, this is going to be my Night 2 review of WrestleMania 42, the night that saved WrestleMania 42. I think we rub off Night 1 and we just look at this as if it was Night 2, because then that would nearly be a 9 or 10 out of 10 WrestleMania. Genuinely, Night 2 was so much better. Somehow, they cooked. It was unbelievable. I don't even get it. 9 out of 10 on Night 2 overall for me, by the way. Unreal match of WrestleMania. It's an all-timer, genuinely. Oba versus Brock started off. I gave that 8.5 out of 10. It was a 4.5 minute match of meat versus meat. Lesnar versus Oba was really cool. Their stiff clotheslines were nice. It made Oba look so good, and it was amazing. Brock also looked good with the suplex cities and F5s to Oba. Then Oba no-selled the F5, and then hit him with a choke slam, and then a fall from grace, and pretty much squashed Brock Lesnar. This match was a passing of the baton. This match was perfect. Maybe could have done with 5 more minutes, but this was a passing of the baton match. Lesnar losing, props to him. I am so glad he was willing to put Femi over, and I was also so sad at the end of this. I am not a big Brock Lesnar fan, but Lesnar taking his gloves off, then taking his boots off, and getting thank you Lesnar's from the crowd, pretty much hinting at his retirement. This could be the last we see of Brock Lesnar, other than a one-off appearance here or there, and that's so sad. We're losing more and more of the great wrestlers we had in WWE, but the passing of the baton was perfect. Peak match, and a great start to Night 2. This match alone was better than anything in Night 1. Let's just think about that for a second. And this was 5 minutes. So hey, what could you do? But this was also the one match that didn't need to be long. Next match was the IC title ladder match. 9.5 out of 10. Genuinely, the only reason I've not given this a 10 is because I wanted 10 more minutes. I wanted more, because it was amazing. Spots galore. Oh my, the amount I can name. There was Ray, who jumped onto Rusev on the ladder. The Mexican Destroyer on the ladder was nasty. The Spanish Fly off the ladder was nasty. The 619 with the ladder on Dragon Lee was nasty. Javon clotheslining off the ladder was awesome. Javon's cutter off the ring post onto the ladder in the middle of the ring was unreal. The back body drop Rusev to JD McDonough onto the ladder was awesome, and the suplex onto the ladder was, and just more. This match was everything it needed to be, and was amazing. Generational match of the year contender. Everybody in this match looked good. The winner was correct, other than maybe Javon could have won it, but I was so happy Penta did. I predicted this correctly, just like I predicted Oba winning correctly. I wish everyone got their entrance. That's a qualm I had with this match. We only saw 3 entrances because we were stuck with another Hulk Hogan ad. Penta's entrance was aura though, with the Shao Kahn. The sponsored entrance didn't ruin it. It was cool. Ray's gear as Deadpool was also awesome, and Penta was just amazing. Javon was the standout, but Penta was also really good, second best. These 2 matches shat on Night 1. These 2 matches by themselves beat Night 1. And Seth vs. Gunther maybe being the only match that could hold to par, but also still not as good in my opinion. Yeah, this match was phenomenal, 9.5 out of 10. But like I said, it could have done with 25 minutes. It was only 15. Could have been a 10 out of 10 with it being 10 more minutes. But still, such a match, such a rewatchable match as well. The next match was the US Champ match. I gave that 6.5 out of 10. The worst match on the card, but still better than some of the others, which is on Night 1, which was mad to me. Sami Zayn basically turned heel, which was cool. He was doing heel things through the whole match. Lil Yachty was a really good celeb inclusion, not too out there, just introing and just being there. He got attacked as well, so that was cool. Long ass coat. That's all I'm gonna say. The lemon pepper stepper, man. He just, yeah, his coat was so fucking long. Jeez, it was mad. Anyway, Trick was the right winner though, but I think it could have had another like 6 minutes. 9 minutes was a little bit short for the worst match of the night, but it was still better than a lot of Night 1. And I like Sami Zayn's heel work. And I hope he goes into SmackDown being, yeah guys, there's still a bunch of fans, people still love me, even though he's so obviously going for that heel version. The next match was a street fight with the Demon versus Dominic Mysterio. Demon Balor is back, baby. Oh my, so good. I actually am so happy, man. Oh my days. The Demon entrance was so sick. 13 minutes was okay, but it could have been longer. The Demon looked really good. He needed to, and he needed the win. He just had so much aura, and Dom looked really good as well. But Dom sold the Demon being this scary thing so well. Demon's paint was awesome as well, with a Demon eating Dom on the back of the paint, which was quite cool. Dom's entrance was also so sick with being on the throne for the King of the Luchadors. Zero Shenanigans was so good, made it such a good singles match. The table spots were super cool. The cop-out one in the corner was alright, but the coup de grace through the table was the coup de grace, the icing on the cake. So good. The chair spots as well were unreal. They battered each other with the chairs. They laid that shit in, man. It was so good. They made that look like a blood feud. It was really good. The build wasn't as good as it could have been. If the build was better, the match would have been better. The crowd was also, like, into it, you know, which was really nice to see. The chair spot on Dom's neck, though, into the with the shotgun dropkick was so nasty, though. That was so nasty. Yeah, but I predicted the Demon would win. He needed to. I'm so glad he didn't come out with fucking Slim Jim painted on him, though, as well. That would have been fucking awful. The next match was Rhea versus Jade. So much better than it had any right to be. I gave the Demon match, an 8 out of 10 as well. But the Rhea versus Jade being an 8 out of 10 also. The build was ass, but the match was so good. I don't get it. You know, their chemistry while promoing was so bad, but their in-ring chemistry was so good. I just don't get it. B-Fab and Meechin's inclusion was okay. Io Sky also came out, so I was happy, but she deserved a match. Yeah, that's a different issue. 10 minutes, again, could have been more. Rhea winning was cool, because Bianca wouldn't have been there to feud with Jade. Rhea was the right choice. Good seeing her win. Happy. The next bit was a segment I loved, man. It got me pissing myself. 10 out of 10 segment. It was John Cena coming out to announce attendance. Then The Miz and Kit Wilson coming out, and then Danhausen interrupting in some tank with a bunch of midgets, and they apparently asked to be called midgets. It was so funny. He said he was a Fanhausen of John Cena, and then he hit a 5-knuckle shuffle on The Miz. That they kicked the midgets. It was such a good segment. You just have to go watch it to understand why it was so good. This segment was better than the whole of night one. Which is unreal, man. Unreal. Anyway, I just need to really praise how funny Danhausen is. The Miz is so generational as well. And John Cena was just loving his life being host in that moment. Yeah, it was amazing. On to the main event. Roman versus Punk. 10 out of 10 match. This was a main event. Punk's entrance was phenomenal. Roman's entrance was phenomenal. This match fed generations. No shenanigans. A just one-on-one 34-minute banger. Such a good match. It was unreal. Roman kicked out 3 GTSs, but Punk tried to hit another, then collapsed, and then Roman hit a spear to win after doing a few more spears before that. Such a good match with zero shenanigans. It was so peak, and I'm so glad. It worked just fine the way it did. People were like, oh, The Rock was not there. Fuck off. Enjoy this match for what it was. Roman winning is good, but I'm hoping he's not going to be so part-timey as he was with his original reign. I am hoping that he does defend this title more. But we will see. But as a match, the winner and everything was so good. Loved it. Overall, this WrestleMania was good. I think we just need to forget about night 1. Maybe remember the Seth Gunther match, and that's it. But night 2 was unreal. Made WrestleMania... It just made you forget about how bad night 1 was. You know, such a good night 2 of WrestleMania with so many good matches. So overall, I give this WrestleMania an 8 out of 10. Because night 1 did ruin it slightly, but night 2 being as good as it was really brought that rating up. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this review. Please tell me what you thought about Mania. Tell me if you think I missed anything as well. You know, really would love to hear from everyone, man. I'm really enjoying being back making videos. So yeah, but I actually just, such a good WrestleMania. I'm still feeding off of night 2. I'm just going to forget about night 1's existence and pretend that Seth Gunther was in night 2. That's how I'm going to do it. But yeah, alright. Tell me what you guys thought down below, and yeah, I'll catch you all later. Bye-bye.